Howdy, everybody. Sam Goodman, the Hop Nerd, bringing you another episode of the Safety Sucks vlog. I hope things are going absolutely wonderful wherever you find yourself in this big, wild, and crazy world. I'm on the move today. I've got a bunch of stuff happening. We had a super fun, awesome, amazing weekend. I mean, it was an absolute blast. It took a little bit of time to recharge. And I don't know, let's cut to a highlight reel right about now.
Hi everybody, this is Jarrell. I am the other half of Samuel Goodman, the better other half of Samuel Goodman. I know I haven't been involved in the other videos because with everything going on, we've just been super busy. I didn't look right, nothing was fixed here. I didn't get my hair cut. Here we are. Today is a beautiful and sunny day in where are we? Buckeye, Arizona. No more downtown Phoenix. We're in Buckeye. We're currently on our way to get coffee. Today we're just gonna get coffee just to start our day and get energized because we're really dead right now. Probably head to the farmer's market. Go get some CBD. CBD cold brew. Go to the gym. But that's it. Our day isn't very exciting. Just normal routine stuff. Alright everybody, we're gonna go get coffee. We'll see you guys later.
Coffee, and what else?
And I got a Super Bowl. It's super healthy for those plant-based people supporters like myself.
Cold brew.
Mm-hmm. I got an iced honey lavender latte. Delicious. We're gonna eat this real quick.
You're gonna eat that.
And then we're gonna head to the gym and burn all this out.
I'm the opposite of plant-based. I eat all the meats to make up for it.
No, I eat meat.
I'm on a meat-based diet. So we're going to the gym. We're going to our old house to clean. That's a nightmare. Then we're going to go to our new house and clean. And then I'm going to plan my week this week. Because I have a bunch of meetings that I forgot about that I have to plan for.
I'm going to sleep in tomorrow.
Because it's his birthday.
It's a very special day.
It's his birthday. So I've got to go get Avery.
I'm going to sleep in.
Me and Avery have to do some birthday stuff, so maybe we'll show some of that. We'll vlog the birthday extravaganza.
I'm turning 25, y'all. It's a big
42.
Oh, shut up.
Avery said he's turning 41.
Turning the big 3-1. Oh my god.
So yeah, gym, clean, plan, birthday, week of fun, week of work, lots of work for him too.
Yep.
And then, yeah, that's life. Full on into the swing of the week now, getting all kinds of safety stuff done. I'm running around doing all kinds of meetings. I swear it feels like I've had like 30 meetings today. It's probably been like a solid 7 or 8, which is still a bunch. Holy cow, some of these have been in person though, so that's been super duper fun. But tonight, today is his birthday. Tonight we're celebrating. So I'm here at the school waiting to pick up the one, the only, the amazing Avery May Goodman. we've got to head to the store, we've got to get some supplies, we've already got some presents on board, all that kind of sort of stuff. But we've got to pull this little birthday party together to surprise him when he gets home from work. Birthday parties are always amazing. So let's just jump right into it. Here's the birthday party planned, orchestrated by Avery Mae Goodman. Happy birthday, dear Snore Monster.
Happy birthday, dear Snore Monster. It's beautiful.
Woo-wee! What do I look like?
You just need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down, honey. We need to calm down.
So what do you think about it? Yeah, she's pretty awesome, right? She plans, she decorates, she does all of it. She loves surprising people. She loves presents for people. She loves surprising people. So when it's birthday party time, she enjoys planning other folks' birthday parties, doing other people's birthday parties more than she enjoys her own, which is, it's just sweet. It's like the sweetest thing in the world. But I'm going to wrap this up and we're going to jump into today's message, and I'll catch up with you in just a second. So, I wanted to tell you a little bit of a personal story today. I wanted to share something with you. And I'll let you pull it apart for what it is, and I'll share with you some of kind of what I've pulled out of it. But as most of you know, if you're following along with the vlog, the podcast, anything that's going on in kind of my normal life, we've been in the process of moving for the past few weeks. So the other day, I was in the middle of meetings, as most of us kind of fill our day with those. Mine was a little different. I was actually in an in-person meeting, which is crazy, right? It was a lot of fun. Let me just say, it was a ton of fun. I'm in an in-person meeting. My phone's starting to blow up. You know, I'm just seeing all these kind of missed calls, and I'm just kind of ignore, and then it starts ringing again, and I look, it's my significant other, Jarrell, and I'm thinking, okay, something's up, so I need to answer the phone. So I pick up the phone, I walk outside, and Jarrell goes on to tell me that the place where we used to live in downtown Phoenix was caught in the crossfire of a drive-by shooting. Our previous house sits kind of right on the corner of two prominent roads in downtown Phoenix. We're kind of right on the corner of the block. There's a bus stop across the street, and basically someone was shooting at someone at the bus stop, missed, and sprayed a pretty decent volley of gunfire into the townhouses behind the bus stop. Most of the rounds went into the lower levels of our previous residence, but more than a handful went through the kitchen, living room, bedroom areas of the townhomes surrounding us. I want to pause right here and say that no one was hurt, no one was killed, but pretty scary, pretty close. If someone would have been just in a little bit different of a position, there could have been several people injured, if not dead, from this event. Over the course of 20 seconds, 12, 15, 20 estimated shots went into the townhouses behind the bus stop that I just mentioned. I'll share some pictures and I'll put those right here, kind of as we're talking. You'll see them kind of tick by. But super duper scary. And I don't want to spin this into some cautionary tale about situational awareness, especially situational awareness of stuff that you have absolutely no control over and seems completely random. And that's what I'll categorize this as a random act of violence in which we could have potentially been caught in the crossfire. And I don't want to spin you a tale about safety, and I don't want to spin you a tale about how if we pay really, really good attention, then bad stuff's never going to happen to us, and that if we can just peer into the future and see that drive-by shootings are going to happen, then bad stuff will just never, ever happen to us. I don't want to tell you that story. What I want to share with you is just some of my takeaways from the experience, and let you form some of your own. So from this, the biggest thing that really struck me after the initial shock kind of wore off of holy crap, this happened, was this idea that, we're downstairs sometimes, we're outside of our house sometimes. Myself, Jarrell, our daughter, we sat outside on the stoop, watching traffic go by, sometimes in the afternoon hours, when this thing actually supposedly occurred. And any of us and any of our neighbors could have potentially been caught in that crossfire. Any of us could have found a stray bullet, or a stray bullet could have found us. One of the scariest shots for me, and some of what you just could see in the picture, is that a shot went straight through the door, hit the stairs on the other side, ricocheted, went back through, out the glass, and back into the street. For me, as I reflect back on this, and it's still pretty fresh, I'll be completely honest with you, it's still pretty fresh, and I'm sure I'll draw some more conclusions as more of the shock of the event kind of wears off. It's this idea about how fragile life really is. Any of us could find ourselves caught in the middle of something that we have absolutely no control over, in the middle of something that could ultimately take our lives or the lives of the people around us that we care about greatly. With that being said, a lot of what I pull from this isn't living a life of greater caution. It's not living a life of more awareness that the boogeyman exists out there, and we almost be super duper scared of the boogeyman, and we all need to freaking hide in our closet and bubble wrap, and I need to wear hard hats in my personal life, and I need to wear a bulletproof vest. It's none of that. It's the idea that death is coming for us all at some point. This kind of was for me, of saying, your time is limited. Random bad shit can happen. Shit that you have absolutely zero control over. No matter how much you like to think that you have control over every single aspect of your life, you don't. For me, the takeaway was to live that much harder, to spend more time focused on my family, on my friends, on the people that I love and care about, to spend more time on creating, to spend more time on trying to make the world a better place, to spend more time investing it into passion, to focus on living that passion, not through the creation of mediocrity, but through risky innovation, through risky creation, to continue to do this more and more and more. Now, fortunately, when all of this was happening, we had already moved. You want to talk about luck, a blessing, divine intervention, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, coincidence, but we were already gone. We were already gone. My partner, my significant other, which you've seen in this video, Jarrell, he had went over to kind of finish up some of our move-out stuff. He went over to kind of finish up kind of cleaning and just getting rid of some of the last little bit of junk. He had walked in, didn't notice really anything, out of the ordinary, until the landlord called him and told him what had happened. Whether it's coincidence, whether it's luck, timing, divine intervention, whatever, either way, it's eye-opening. It's really eye-opening. It's a jolt, at least for me, to kind of make sure that I don't fall into a rut of mediocrity. It's a jolt for me to understand that time is limited, and what we do with that time, every single second of that time, matters. The people that we spend it with, what we spend it focusing on, it all matters. Every last bit of it. Even though we were fortunate enough to not be there, it's jarring, right? It's jarring to think that if things would have been off by a couple weeks, if we would have pushed our move out, or if we decided not to move, we could have absolutely been caught right in the middle of it, right in the middle of something that we would have had absolutely zero control over. And that's life. That's life in a nutshell. There's a lot that we can control. There's a shit ton that we can't. And the best thing that we can do is use our time, our precious amount of time in the best possible ways that we can. We can use that time loving the people harder than we ever have before that we love. Caring for people more than we ever have before. Fighting to make the world a better place more than we ever have before. Our time is limited, and it'll be over way too soon for each of us. So what do you think about it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I definitely would. I would love to hear your thoughts. sam@thehopnerd.com. What type of experiences have you had like that? Kind of those eye-opening moments where you go, huh. But this isn't a message of doom and gloom or fear. Again, I hope that came through pretty loud and clear. This isn't a message to bar yourself in your homes and to avoid the boogeyman at all costs. That's not what I'm doing. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. Something like this makes me want to run in the opposite direction of that. This makes me want to run full steam ahead into the chaos of life. Let's plop down here and we'll keep talking for a second. I'll let you know everything that's going on in my world. So drive-by shooting stuff and kind of wacky stuff in my life aside, everything's super busy, but you know that I make it that way, right? And this is probably just going to make it even more that way. Living life to the fullest, harder, I guess, is probably the best way to say what I pulled from this experience so far. Living every moment to the absolute max. Building your legacy. So we have the new book coming out in mid-May. I'm super duper excited to bring to you. Ian and I are working on it feverishly to bring you the best possible book that we can. And I think you're going to see that. I really think that you're going to like it. I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to have more of it. It's super duper good. And Ian is a huge part of that. So make sure you go follow along with Ian. You can go Google Native Film Talk, his super duper completely non-safety related podcast, which is always a plus, right? Super awesome. Go follow along with him on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of sort of stuff. And speaking of that, if you're not following along with us, do me a favor. Head over to the website, make sure that you get into contact, let us know what you think about these things. If you're listening to the podcast, leave us a 5-star review. That helps us way more than you could ever imagine. If you're enjoying these videos, share them, like them, interact with them, all that kind of sort of stuff. Even just telling your friends, your family, your frenemies, all the above about us, that helps us an absolute ton. It literally keeps the lights on around here and allows us to continue to bring you this content that I hope that you find enjoyable, valuable, entertaining, hopefully a mixture of all the above. And if you want to come hang out with me in person, I'm going to be at Safety Day 2021 in the beautiful Orlando, Florida. You can head on over to acfs.org to get more information on the event and to register. I've shared this with you. It's like $30. You probably shouldn't tell too many people that it's only $30, and it's super duper good. I don't know, at that price it seems like it should be a secret, right? It just seems like we should all be going, go to Safety Day 2021. It's only like $30. Don't tell anybody, we don't want to ruin it, right? But probably you should tell everybody, because that's amazing. The ACFS, as I brag about them so regularly, have managed to pull together an event that doesn't suck and is super duper cost affordable, and most organizations in the world of safety just can't seem to pull that off. But they can, and it's awesome. I'm looking at my phone because I just want to show you this. Look, let me see. Let me pull this up. Let me find the speaker information just so we can show you. Christy Martin, Dr. Linda Martin, Emily Elrod, Sam Goodman. Sam Goodman's going to be there. That's kind of cool. I'd like to listen to him. Darla Brooks, Valerie Reed, and more. Some panel discussions, some other stuff happening. It's a one-day only event. It's in the beautiful Orlando, Florida. If you have the opportunity to come down and you want to hang out with me, you want to hang out with the other speakers that I'm absolutely honored to have the ability to present with, come on down, hang out. I'm gonna be hanging out. It'll be an absolute blast. And other than that, I just hope that you're enjoying these vlogs. I'm telling you, I'm having an absolute blast pulling these things together. It's way more fun than what I ever thought that this would be. I'm turning into a little bit of a nerd for it, and that's probably not a good thing. I don't know. It's probably good for you. Hopefully it's good for you. I don't know if it's that good for me because it's gonna start killing all of my time, but it's fun. So again, back to doing stuff that's fun and that you're passionate about and stuff that you hope makes a difference. There you go. Right, that's all I've got. Sam Goodman, the Hop Nerd. I'll see you next time. Bye everybody, bye.